This is Shalom World Podcast.
Shalom. Welcome to Shalom World Podcasts. In the last episode, we reflected on the 11th station where Jesus was nailed to the cross. Today we journey to the 12th station, where we meditate on Jesus' death on the cross.
The 12th station, Jesus dies on the cross. Matthew chapter 27, verses 50 to 54. And Jesus cried again with a loud voice and yielded up his spirit. And behold, the curtain of the temple was torn in two, from top to bottom, and the earth shook, and the rocks were split. The tombs also were opened, and many bodies of the saints who had fallen asleep were raised. And coming out of the tombs after his resurrection, they went into the holy city and appeared to many. When the centurion and those who were with him, keeping watch over Jesus, saw the earthquake and what took place, they were filled with awe and said, "Truly this was the Son of God." Yes, at that moment, after his death on the cross, when Jesus Christ, God incarnate, breathed his last, there appeared signs and wonders to those who had gathered, to recognize that he truly was the Son of God. But even before birth, and during the course of his earthly ministry, God had given many signs to humanity, yet not all of us recognized these signs. Regardless of what others felt or recognized, Jesus knew who he was, where he came from, and where he was going. You might be familiar with the last lines that Jesus uttered before his death. My God, why hast thou forsaken me?" This was not a hopeless cry during his last moments. Rather, it was an expression of his faith in God. Or the Messiah was quoting from Psalm 22, where he proclaims the faithfulness of God and a prophecy of the glorious return of the Messiah after his suffering. He sets before us a beautiful expression of his faith, even amidst all the agony and suffering that he went through. As we meditate on these moments, let us bring to our minds those moments where we have let go of our hope, the moments where we have ran away from our sufferings and crosses, those moments where we have given up on our faith. Let us ask God to forgive us and to grant us the grace to look beyond what is simply before our eyes, so that we learn to look through the lens of faith and, like Jesus, surrender our whole self to God the Father. Come, let us adore and worship him, for by his cross he has redeemed the world.
Thank you for joining us on this sacred journey through the stations of the cross. May the contemplation and introspection you've experienced deepen your connection with Christ and enrich your faith. As we conclude this episode, let us carry forward the spirit of adoration and reverence, embracing the profound love and sacrifice of our Savior.
Shalom World Podcast is now available on all online platforms, including Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon Music, and others.